this because clearly there's no lucrative nature in that business anymore. But even more, it's the growth patterns are staggering, and still we ask questions about the power of mobile. It took 38 years for radio to reach 50 million, 13 years for TV, 4 for the computer, and only 2 just for the iPhone. And the impact that it's had on society are tremendous. Here's a great slide. I love this. It says, honk if you love Jesus, text while driving if you want to meet him. So even our religious institutions realize the importance of the mobile phone and the impact that it has on society. Look, let me ask a question. How many people in here have felt that their phone vibrating, and when they reached in their pocket, it wasn't? How many of you raise your hand? Yeah, this is actually a condition. It's called phantom vibration syndrome. And I'm sure that very soon, you don't believe me, here it is. Results suggest that billions of cell phone users regularly experience tactile hallucinations and thus have something vaguely in common with meth addicts who feel insects crawling up and down their meth addicts. That's what we have in common with. And so the sheer impact of these devices are tremendous, but yet organizations still fail to invest. So 24% of all media is consumed on a mobile device, but less than 1% of media dollars are actually spent there. And by the way, this is the man who we have to blame. This is Mike Cooper. And Mike Cooper, while he was a director at Motorola, came up with the mobile phone. And he thought it was creating a cute device that you could just talk to your parents while you're walking. You know, in this case, you always see these in the 1980s, trader movies where they're making big deals on the phone. But in reality, what he was creating, and what I love about this next panel, what we're going to explore, he was creating a world of connected devices. There's a stat that says they believe that by 2020, every single package that's created by a consumer packaged good will be connected to the internet. So if you're an organization like me, what that means is that we might actually be the largest technology companies in the world. And we have to ask ourselves, are we ready? Do we operate like large technology companies? So what he really created was this new Internet of Things, where information moves seamlessly across device to device to device. And so when you think about organizations, you have to figure out who's actually committing to spending the money and the investment that's necessary to win in that space. So one of the things that we focus on is this notion of getting to 10, which is our commitment to spend 10% of our global media dollars in mobile. Again, I told you the stats, making us in the top 10 of mobile marketers. But more than just a commitment to invest in the media that we know are engaging consumers in ways that we've never seen before, we're also committed to supporting the entrepreneurs and the startups in the marketplace that are actually shaping that future. So one of the platforms that we launched was Mobile Futures, which was really, how do we bring the future together in 90 days? How do we connect startups with brands? How do we guarantee funding for those startup pilots? And how do we launch them at the pace that's necessary in this new startup?